In this video, get a free car with this brand new patch in Gran Turismo 7. Get an expensive car, but futuristic one, with a brand new manufacturer in Skoda and a Group 3 update. Yes, the bot's been changed again. Hello everyone, and welcome back to a Gran Turismo patch. Yes, it does mean new content to the game, and it's free! First up, we're going straight to the first car you can get in Gran Turismo 7, one of the brand new cars. And we're going to a Fila on the right-hand side. And you're going to be very surprised in a second because I want you to take notice on that right-hand side. It's free. Yes, that's right. The car price is free. I couldn't believe it. There is only one color, and you can see that right there. But it's free, so you can get as many of these as you want. And I need to try something when you start the game. However, here is the engine. So, we all love free content. We have free content right here. Looks very nice on the interior. Looks very futuristic and electric, as a lot of cars do nowadays. I'm not sure when we're going to use this car, to be honest with you. It's not a car that I would go, oh yes, let's get into it. Let's get racing with it. But it's in the game if you're a car collector. There you go. Our next car, we're going to actually head to the Legend dealership rather than Brand Central for this one. And there we have a Chevrolet Chevelle SS454. I think I bought a Hot Wheels version of this the other day. But you can see it right there, looking very good. Proper American muscle. Now, with American muscle comes the big engine. Let's have a listen to that engine. What a great sounding car. It really is. I love that gear stick in the center, by the way. It's like a proper panel, like in an aeroplane or something there. But a brilliant addition, I would say, this car. This you will see in lobbies, in public lobbies. You'll see this in the police lobbies that happen. You'll just see this a little bit everywhere. And I suspect this will be a daily race A car very, very shortly in the future. It really will. Definitely a car I would actually take out a lot more than the first car, if I'm brutally honest with you. Because it's old school, it's fun, and hey, who knows how much understeer will actually suffer in this car. Right, we have one more car to look at then. It's a brand new manufacturer to Gran Turismo 7. And it's a Gran Turismo 8, but we're on GT7 here, folks. So we head into the Brand Central, and we're going to head towards Europe. Now, what we're then going to do is go all the way to the bottom. It's a big old journey down to that bottom. We pass Italy, France, Austria. We end up at the Czech Republic for Skoda. So this announcement was yesterday, of course, that Skoda is in Gran Turismo 7 now. And they've designed a Vision Gran Turismo concept, which you can see right there. Now, we actually have two liveries for this car. We've got this green livery, which I'm not too fond of. However, that livery there, the white with the blue, the applied livery on it, which has more graphics on it, essentially, actually looks really nice. I actually really like the look of this livery. I don't know why it just suits the design of the car perfectly. It really does. Let's have a listen to the car then. I mean, that sounded amazing. Unfortunately, I got the click in there as well, but I couldn't get the beep, whoop. I couldn't get that in there any other way, but oh my word, it does sound brilliant when you switch it on. It reminds me of when the Toyota Hybrid started for the very first time in LMP1, and everyone's like, oh my word, this is amazing. Like, that sort of sound. Hope you're enjoying these sounds, by the way, folks. Looks very, very, very futuristic. Very nice interior that we saw just before. I don't really understand the design concepts, but then I'm not a car designer. I do think the front end, though, does remind me a little bit of Skoda. I don't know how it does, but it does a little bit. I know it says the name there, of course. That's going to be it for the cars, though. We'll talk about Vision Gran Turismo in just a second. What we are going to do, though, is go to a new menu book. I say menu book. It's an extra menu item that we can look at in terms of car collection. We head all the way to the bottom, and we now have number 38 in there. And in 38, we've got the Ferrari 12-cylinder engines. So we've got the Ferrari 365 GTB4. We've got the Testarossa, which I don't own, but I can go buy now. So if you are looking to do this and you haven't got it, you can go get a used car dealership. And also the Ferrari LaFerrari there. 6-star roulette ticket, chance of probably 1 million credits in there, but it's not necessarily guaranteed. So a big reward item there. Not as big as last time with the 3.6 million. I know some people like, you don't if you have to buy the car, but a lot of people already own the car. That's the reason I said that. We're going into some new events now, so straight into World Circuits, and we're going into the Americas first of all, where we head to Grand Valley Highway But it's going to be Grand Valley Highway 1, I'll tell you that right now. And it's the Vision Gran Turismo trophy right there. So, of course, we have a new Vision Gran Turismo car. We have a trophy right there. So, it's 5 laps here of Grand Valley Highway. And the winner gets 80,000 credits that you can see right there. So, if you are doing the offline part of the game, there you have it. Now, what we're going to do is go back into the Americas for the second race, and we're going to head towards Trail Mountain. Now, in Trail Mountain, we're going to be racing that new Chevy. Yes, the Chevelle. So we'll be racing that here. 56,000 credits for a win, and you can see that, yeah, that's one of the main competitors. You can also use the Sierra, which I was kind of interested in, to be honest with you. But for the final one, what we're going to do is head to Europe then, and we're going to head to one of my favourite circuits. Sarcasm. Alsace, yes, we're going to Alsace, and we've got the Japanese Clubman Cup 550 there, where we can use the new Afila prototype, and yeah, you can race some of the other rival cars there. GTO Twin Turbo, what a legend that car is. 6,000 credits, 3 laps in reverse of Alsace. Yeah, not the greatest circuit in my opinion, but hey, it's a new one there. Right, we're going to go to engine swaps, where we've got actually some interesting engine swaps, I would say. So I'm in the Bugatti Veyron Group 4. So yes, that has an engine swap. And this one I'm a bit confused over, to be honest with you. Let me explain. So this originally has a W Type 16 engine, obviously. So technically V16 or whatever you want to call it. 2 V8s put together. So we're actually going, well, change it to a V8. And I'm not quite sure, really, with regards to this. They're the cars that you can have the engine swaps there. So the Bugatti, the Chevrolet Corvette, we've got the Hyundai NSX Group 4 as well, can have a change. And the Lexus LC500. But yeah, this goes down to a V8. But then, why can't we just use the original? Let's have a watch of it, though. All the same, I love this. Ta-da! Never gets old, that. Never gets old. Really weird, to be honest with you. I did try and enter the Group 4 race, so obviously BOP regulations do mean if you do engine swap this car, you cannot enter it into Group 4 races that are BOPed anymore. So just keep that in mind if you do if you do engine swap a Group 4 car. I'll just jump back to the Vision Gran Turismo car because I just want to talk about this before we go into the final part of the update. The Vision Gran Turismo program, I actually do like it in my opinion. It brings more manufacturers to the game. It gives manufacturers an eye-opener into the game and potentially gives us new cars in the future. So I really like this addition that Skoda have brought. Yes, the cars do drive a bit weird sometimes. This is a new time trial this week, so you'll see that video later today if you're watching it on the same day of release, of course. And to be honest with you, I welcome it. As long as it starts taking away from other parts of the game, which it doesn't, they'll have their own design teams, their own ways of doing this. It's absolutely fine, in my opinion. I do welcome it, although it's not a car I'll use very often, a bit like the other Vision Gran Turismo cars. Finally, we get on to BOP. There's been another BOP update in Group 3. It seems that every time we have a patch, there's a massive update. Lots of cars have been changed, okay? I don't have all the information. If I do, it's up on the screen now after recording, but I don't have a lot of information. All I've seen is a quick spreadsheet where weight and power has been changed on a lot of cars, including another car profile I was going to do this week. There's going to be a big update on car profiles coming up in tomorrow's video, Friday the 26th of April, so make sure you check that out, folks. But that is going to be it for this patch. An okay-ish patch, you get some new cars, one of the cars is free, which is always very well and good, some little bits of new content, but please, Gran Turismo, we're dying for a new track. We want a new track. We know they exist. Hint, hint. Let's get a new track in the game. Let's have a new one. Let's have some fantastic racing. Let's hope. That's going to be it though for this video, folks. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a like. Subscribe to the channel, stay in touch with all the latest content, including these brand new patch videos. But I'm going to say goodbye. 2 companies there that support me, so you can check them out in the description and use the codes, of course. And I hope to see you in another video or live stream again very soon.